Hello everybody. In the following trials, would like to show the progress of the daily emergency services part from the development point of view. So we are going to consider two scenarios with different versions. So let's go through the scenarios. The first one is related to manual location configuration. A typical scenario is as follows. We assume that the IMS clients provide the possibility to insert the caller location information. This location could be under the civic format or the geodetic format. So the caller will insert this information and then place a call either to the police or to the fire brigade or to the ambulance, but we'll focus, let's say, on the police. The call can be placed by pressing the appropriate button, as we will show afterwards, or by dialing an emergency number such as 112 or 911. In fact, there are two options. The call could be audio based or video based. Let's assume that the caller chooses the video case. Then the call is placed and terminated by the PSAP, and once the call is terminated, the location of the caller will be shown on the map. To achieve this demo, we need the following setup. For the caller, we need an enhanced IMS client. Enhanced means enhanced with audio and video, with emergency call recognitions and identification, and manual configuration for the location information. We have also enhanced this IMS client to support dialing emergency numbers, and also with some buttons to place emergency calls. On the network side, we have enhanced the IMS core with some features, for instance, calls identification. This has been done on the PCSCF, on the ICSCF, and the SCSCF, also on the HSS. For routing, we have implemented the emergency CSCF based on the 3GPP specifications. And for mapping the location, the caller location and the service to PSAP URI, we have used the loss server, or the loss server in our case is an open source implementation provided by Columbia University, but modified because this implementation just provides information about the United States, so we were somehow obliged to look for data related to Europe and upload it here. I will explain this later on. As for the PSAP, it's just an enhanced IMS client with audio and video support, also integrated with Google Map, and also with some options such as zooming. For the enhancement of the lost server, as I said, the current implementation of the lost server provides only information about the United States. So we look at for information related or region maps related to Europe, and then we created from these maps some vectors, and then the boundaries that the PSAPs would control, and then this information is uploaded to the lost server as it's described here. So let's go concretely through these scenarios. Here, this is the interface and somehow the IMS client. So you have the possibility to make a call either by pressing the appropriate buttons, police, ambulance, and fire brigade. You also have the option to place an audio call, an audio-based call, or video-based call. You have also the possibility to dial an emergency number such as 112 or 911. You have, or the IMS client interface provides also an interface or the possibility to configure your location. Okay, we are using in this case the civic location. Once this information is inserted and the call is placed, the call will be processed by the enhanced IMS core, in particular the ECSCF. Based on the location information, we retrieve the CPURI of the PSEP okay, through the LRF component, and then this call will be forwarded further and back, let's say to the PSEP, in our case it's the police, and once this call is terminated, the location information of the caller is shown on the map. Okay, here you see that we put Germany, Berlin, and this information appears on the map. This is the first scenario, which is related to manual civic location. The second one is when geodetic information is used. This is just the first step in this direction. Afterwards, this will be integrated with what we call the AGPS client. Let's assume here that the caller knows his geodetic location, so he inserted this information and then place or launch the call. The call will be processed again by the enhanced IMS client. This means that again the ECSEF will retrieve the CPURI of the PSEP based on the location and the service, okay, through the LRF component. Once this call is terminated, the location information of the caller will appear on the map. Here you see, okay, this is the CPURI of the caller, and here you have the geodetic information. Before going to the second scenario, we'll ask Ankota to show us how this scenario works in a more concrete way. So please.
I've signed in with the user Alice and police from Berlin, as in the slides, and I will select the SOS button, which guides me to the 3 shortcut buttons to emergency services, and then I will select make video call. The call will be accepted by the police of Berlin. It takes a little bit of time because we have here wireless networks. Okay. And this is the call. The location is shown here. Germany, Berlin. And when I hang up, the target is removed.
Okay, thank you.